It's 7:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Investigations are continuing after rocks were thrown at a moving ambulance at Branxton. A patient was being transported to the John Hunter Hospital along the Hunter Expressway on Wednesday night when a stone was thrown from the Bridge Street overpass. The rock cracked the windscreen. Fortunately, no one was injured. Police say 2 young children have been verbally abused by a man who approached them outside their Lake Macquarie home. Sergeant Dave Rose says the 5-year-old boy and 8-year-old girl were playing in the front yard of their home on Rupert Street at Blackwell's Park just before 6:30 last night when the man drove his white 4-wheel drive up onto the footpath in front of their home.
The man got out of the car and approached the front fence of the property before speaking to the children in what the children alleged was a suspicious and intimidating manner. The children ran inside and informed their father, whilst the man got back into his vehicle and drove from the scene. Officers from Lake Macquarie Local Area Command were notified about the incident and they're conducting inquiries. Police are urging the man in the white 4-wheel drive to come forward and speak to them.
It's believed 6 major sites at the Williamtown RAF base are to blame for the spread of chemicals in the groundwater. The Herald reports Lake Cochrane is the biggest likely contributor to the spill, with the contamination spreading from the drainage there into Fullerton Cove. Unsafe chemical levels have been measured as far as 4 kilometres away from the base. 2 independent reports into remediation and the EPA's handling of the spill are now underway. It's feared 100 Hunter jobs are at stake at Boom Logistics unless employees and the company can broker a new enterprise agreement. The downturn in the mining sector has seen the crane company halve its Australian workforce, with around 60 of those jobs going in the Hunter. The company still needs to cut costs by around 15%, and if a new workplace deal isn't sorted out, more jobs are likely to go. Parts of the Hunter resembled a snowfield yesterday when a brief but powerful storm hit the region. Medford, Thornton and Ashtonfield copped the worst of it, with golf ball-sized hailstones coming down. The SES were called out to about 50 jobs, with roof damage from the hailstorm the main problem. Mandy Haig from the Lower Hunter SES says more rain is expected in coming days, but thankfully no thunderstorms are forecast.
It looks like there's a little bit of rain around, so if people have a problem, 1325 500, and we can certainly have a quick come out and see what we can do to help.
A major residential complex has been earmarked for Wallsend, with plans up for public discussion. Arton Retirement Villages wants to build around 230 residential flats in the area bordering Newcastle Road and Victoria Parade at a cost of around $34 million. The plans show off 13 buildings ranging from 2 to 5 stories, with a mix of single, double and 3-bedroom apartments. Merriweather Wharf seawall will be getting a touch-up, with work commencing this week. Workers will make sure the honeysuckle wall is clean and any repairs necessary are completed over a 4-month period, which will not include weekends or public holidays. Hunter Development Corporation General Manager Bob Hawes says the work shouldn't cause any issues for anyone on the promenade.
It'll be focused and it will move along through that length from the boardwalk right up to where the old Lynch's Prawn Shed is at the east end of the Breakwater Apartments. So it's an extensive area, but the work itself will be gradual.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club.
The Jets are looking to recruit a new Serbian striker in Milos Trifanovic. Coach Scott Miller said the club was close to reaching terms with a European player, but refused to reveal his identity until the end of this week. 30-year-old Trifanovic has played almost 350 games for 11 clubs and is likely to be a household name by the end of the A-League season. Gay Waterhouse has 2 stayers lined up for her 6th Newcastle Cup today. Waterhouse will send in 2014 Sydney Cup winner The Offer, along with the up-and-coming and lightly raced Z Zealy. Both stayers competed in Europe before joining the Waterhouse stable. There's hope of a Newcastle netball team resurfacing as Netball Australia explores options in the Trans-Tasman Championship next month. A projects manager will be appointed in the coming weeks to look at expansion plans, and with Newcastle's strong Commonwealth Trophy history, things are looking up. That's sport. I'm Jacinta Lee.
2 NURFM News Time, 26 to 8.